despite that, he remains one of the most athletic centers the league has ever seen.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. The Rockets also changing it up. Jeff Adrian's checked in for Jones, for James Harden. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Patrick Beverly. Adrian kicks to Howard. It's tipped.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all doubt, right?
Monroe dishes to Augustine. The feed to Uretko. That's short off the rim.
As for Howard, you know, as he loses some of his bounce with age, which is inevitable, the question will be, can he take a step forward skill-wise to compensate? I mean, he wants to be a go-to guy in the post, but there's still a little bit of work he has to do to become that.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got his third basket of the night right there. Augustine passes to Caldwell Pope. Detroit, no good that time either.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Riza. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time. Now Butler. And so the first quarter wraps up without too much action on the scoreboard. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Yeah, they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Terrence Jones. Isaiah Cannon is out there with Terry. Then it's Jeff Adrian. And it's Harden in at the 3, the small forward. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, thanks, Kevin. Andre Drummond fell to the 9th pick in 2013 on concerns about his passion for the game. 2 years later, he certainly answered those questions and then some. He said, what's there not to love? You're playing the game that you love, night in and night out. It's a passion game. Kevin, no one questioning his motor now.
The best offensive rebounder in the league, Doris. Thank you. Can't cash in from the high post.
DJ Augustine playing big minutes for the Bulls last season with Derrick Rose hurt. And I'll tell you what, he put up some big numbers at times. 27 points in back-to-back games.
Monroe kicks to Augustine. Outside, Martin. Drops in the tray. Martin's got 7. And for Augustine, undersized at the point guard position, he has struggled defensively.
Yeah, and he has to compensate with his shooting and passing skills. When he's hitting shots and finding teammates, he's solid.
Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. Kyle Singler comes in for DJ Augustine. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Houston.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
Singler dishes to Bynum. Drummond the screen. He lobs it up. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 3rd in rebounding, 8th in steals. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, at top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense and try to pound you inside with the offensive boards. Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
That's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And it's Martin missing.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance. The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, they're doing something right.
For 3. That doesn't go either for Martin. It's Harden with the drive. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jerebko's checked in for Smith. Butler comes in for Kyle Singler. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Jennings in for Will Bynum. Howard's checked in for Houston. Reza comes in for Jason Terry. To the left wing. Here's Meeks. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Boy, they've been leaning on that outside shot a little too much here in the second.
Yeah, shooting a lot of long jumpers here, Clark, and I don't like their offensive pace right now.
Here's Jerebko. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 4 on the clock. From deep 3-point range, Meeks can't hit.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Adrian gets to Ariza. Here's Howard. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead. Jennings drives in. From 15 feet away. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't. And the first half ends in a close one. Rockets